Hi everybody, this is Renee from Paramount Solutions in Orlando, Florida. We specialize in clairvoyant psychic readings, psychic medium readings, and some tarot card readings. We do look for our tarot card readers to be clairvoyant first and then to use some tarot cards along with their clairvoyance. We look for very experienced readers. We find that, especially with tarot cards, well, really with all readers, the more experienced, the more comfortable they are with their gift, the more information that you get that's very accurate. So we specifically look for excellent psychic readers. I actually personally do test readings along with all of the office staff here. We've all done test readings because we do test our readers before they can join us. We want them to be good. We want them to be informative, accurate, friendly, and very helpful for all of our clients. We've actually been in business for over 25 years. We are a small business. We love what we do. We are tiny in compared to the big lines. When you call us, you will actually physically get us. So if you wanted to get a reading, call us, 1-800-966-2294. I wanted to go over the suit of wands today because I've been covering a lot with tarot cards in their meetings. Tarot cards are very accurate for readers and to help clients. We do have many readers who can help with business, relationships, life issues, the future, the past, big decisions, pretty much a lot of life questions. We deal with everybody. We actually love what we do. We love to help people, and it's a nice private experience for a client because they get to talk about themselves and their issues or whatever's going on and kind of get a little bit of insight. So if you'd like to call us at 1-800-966-2294. In the tarot card deck, there's the Major Arcana, and then there's the Minor Arcana. The Major Arcana are these cards, which is like the Fool, Strength, the Chariot, the Magician, the Lovers, the World. All of those are Major Arcana. If you have several of those in your reading, it's likely that there's a bigger change coming up in your life. However, there's also the Minor Arcana, which actually the majority of the tarot cards are part of the Minor Arcana. And they come in suits. I have the wands laid out because that's what we're going over. But they also have the Pentacles, the Swords, and the Ace or the Cups. And in all of those suits, on the four suits, the Wands, Swords, Pentacles, and Cups, those are the Minor Arcana. Each of these four suits have an Ace, which is over here. I have it over here. We have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then they also have the court cards, which is the Queen, King, Knight, and Page, which I have those out of order, but you know what I'm talking about. So in the four suits, they all represent a different part of life or a different aspect of life. The suit of wands generally represents optimism, drive, creativity, communication, spiritual growth, business negotiations, and I said communication twice, but there will be a lot of communicating. The suit of wands is individualistic. It does signal personal growth and creativity. So when that comes up in your reading, you are looking at some good things coming up, possibly, a career, bringing up a new project of some sort, that can definitely come up. If you get the suit of wands, it's also associated with the fire signs of astrology. So it can also represent people, which is kind of crazy, but it can. Depends on where it shows up in a tarot card spread. The astrological signs that it's kind of associated with are the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If a Wands court card comes up in the reading, the client should look for maybe, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in their life to see if those are coming up, or if maybe it's somebody who's interfering with something, or even part of something. Maybe somebody to look out for some help, depending on where it's on the spread and whether it's inverted or not inverted. I'll go over that in a minute. But generally, it's these signs are very warm, energetic, and very spiritual, and very goal-driven type signs. If you have a spread that's mostly wands, you may be looking for a direction, meaning, or a greater spiritual purpose. The wands showing up heavily in the reading may signal a first stage of a project or idea, depending on where it is in the spread. It could also be a past or even something coming up in the future. So it just depends on where it is in the tarot card spread. Each of these cards in the wand suit can signal different stages of a situation, different approaches in a situation, and different perspectives in a situation. Whether or not the card is upright or inverse, and what I'm talking about is inverse. This is not a tarot card spread, by the way. But an inverse card is when it shows up in a tarot card spread, the opposite way, which if you were looking at this as a tarot card spread, I would actually be in the client's position and that would be inverse. So, but I have them all upright. But basically when they're reversed, they can have a little bit different meaning, just depending on where they are on the spread and how it's, you know, translated by the reader. The position of the card in the tarot card spread is very important to how the card is translated for the reader. For instance, if the Ace of Wands is in a past position in a tarot card spread, it can actually indicate that the person is, you know, about to take on a project or a venture or some sort of big change. Usually it is some sort of project, though, is what it's looking at. If the Ace of Wands is in a present position, which, you know, it can be because different spreads have past, present, and future parts of them. If it's in the present position, it may indicate that the person being read is needing to plan and make a move now. And if the Ace of Wands is in the future, indicates that maybe that big, you know, project that's coming up is ahead in the future. The Wands are actually a really, you know, cool, you know, card series because they definitely do signify something exciting that's going to happen. It can also signify, you know, things that are maybe a little bit more of a challenge too coming up, maybe some sort of big project. So if you have any questions on any of this, please call us at 1-800-966-2294. We would love to help you. And we definitely have tarot card readers who can go into this much further and give you a personal private reading, which is a lot of fun. So call us at 1-800-966-2294 or check us out further at thepsychicline.com. Thank you.